P. Diddy is shaken, and this is the end of an era, ladies and gentlemen. Diddy has now been arrested in New York and charged with federal charges. This bad boy era for the past 30 years, I've lived through it, and it has shaped me into the woman that I am. But now we're seeing the downfall of pretty much all of our greats. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. Now, Diddy has been being investigated since March. They started raiding his homes in Miami and a bunch of other places. Everywhere that he had a home, they raided it at once. And they took his cell phones, they took his papers in there, his videos, his surveillance, his kids' stuff. They had the kids detained. And, everybody tried to stay in good spirits that was around him after that, but he's had to sell his home. People that worked on Bad Boy have been coming out, like Don Richard recently came out and that says that she was abused by Diddy. And the Sons came out and said it's all cap. She talked about seeing Cassie personally harmed by Diddy, but then also him threatening to unalive her. And there was a time that she spoke of where he was upset with her and he locked her in a car. Like, I unalive people, don't be the next, is the energy that she said he always gave. Now, her other member of Dirty Money, Kalina, has come out and said, I never experienced that with Diddy. Dawn's on her own. But now it's all hit the fan in the reports. Let's read. So Diddy's attorney is very troubled by the fact that he got arrested, and exactly what he got arrested for has not come out yet. But all the articles I'm reading, they say that he's going to be charged with so many different things. Let's read right here. This lawsuit's fourth cause of action is human trafficking, labor trafficking, and unpaid and forced labor. Now, y'all know Diddy is infamous for not paying his people. It took him years to pay Mace. He was taking Mace's catalog and putting it in his son's name, giving $2 million to his mom in cash as a gift, money that he needed to be giving Mace and all those people from making the band. People from making the band was on there. Freddie, remember he was on there? Literally like, I'm so destitute, that took everything from me. If Babs Bunny didn't have rap battling freestyle, her name would have went into obscurity. And then don't even get me started with his first artist, Craig Mack, who pretty much died penniless. Let's continue to read. Page 23 reports Richard Don Richard being locked inside the Bad Boys Records Bentley, which had no interior door handles. So that's what I'm saying. That human trafficking bit, that is going to be so huge. And I hope that Carisha is not a part of that, because if you have a girl and you fly her out for some freaky time, she can come back and say that that was human trafficking, especially if there was a monetary value involved. Now, none of it says underage. It says human trafficking. And it also involves like drugs and stuff like that, because remember they were selling that pink stuff. Also here at the bottom, he says pages 25 and 26, this is all on the court reports, claim copyright infringement and non-payment of songs to non-payment related to songs that she says have her creativity and involvement. So that could be a lot of people, not just Don Richard. He did not pay his people. So here's another clip from NBC News article, and this is probably what I think that he's mainly got arrested for in New York. NBC News reported that 3 women and a man have been interviewed by federal officers in Manhattan in relation to allegations of trafficking, sexual abuse, and the solicitation and distribution of illegal narcotics and firearms. Remember I told you, selling that pink stuff, traveling with that stuff on all types of private planes, you're going to be in trouble for that. Okay, now this is a lot of charges, and they're going to keep hitting him back to back. Recently, Diddy has moved to New York. After that man came out and said that they had that threesome in Detroit in 97, he ended up selling his home, his big, huge mansion. He ended up going back to New York, and that's where he was arrested. I saw a video recently where he was out with the older, real Harlem cats, giving you very much yeah, Diddy's still out here. He's still a man of the people. Look, he's walking around Harlem, So Diddy tried to relate back to the people, and I think Diddy needed to lay low. I think his biggest issue in all of this is Diddy never sat down. You've been federally investigated by the FBI, Homeland Security tease since March. The way that y'all would have not seen me, y'all would have been downloading that last Love album in secret, and I would have went into obscurity. You have like a brand new baby. You got stuff to do. Now you couldn't keep it cute, and more came out. More and more came out, and now it's hit the fan, and he has been arrested. Is he gonna get a bond? I don't know that. Does he have bond or bail? We don't know that yet. We'll see in the morning. But right now, bad boy for life. Wow. He really was a bad boy for life.